Hello everyone, in this video I want to talk about the new ship Galaxy and my thoughts about her. First, congratulations Chris, you sold a lot of Galaxies. Now, this is not all Galaxies, but my guess is at least 60 to 70%. Let's start with price. This is my price with my local tax. We have Freighter, $494, we have Hospital, $512, and we have Refinery for $506. You can also have the complete package with all modules for $631, and of course you have to pay more if you are using store credits. And we have standalone without any modules for $417. I don't know how this works. Are you getting an empty room? Or does it work at all without any modules? Of course, we are getting paints because paints are very easy to make. They are just color swaps and they are making CIG a lot of money. Where are the hex codes, Chris? And you can buy the modules separately for a lot of money. $83, $107 and $95. Here we have the specs, crew of 6, 64 SCUs. If you don't use the cargo module, power plant 2 size 3s, quantum drive 1 size 3, jump drive 1 size 3, and the very important thing, only 1 size 3 shield generator. This is not good. Even Andromeda, a much smaller ship, has 1 size 3. Redeemer, a much smaller ship, has 2 size 3s. A ship of this size and a ship that won't be very agile, I guess she will be at least as sluggish as Andromeda with only 1 size 3 shield. That's not good. I hope this will get addressed later. Defense are 3 remotely controlled turrets with 2 size 5 guns each, which sounds very good, but there's a problem, more about this soon. We have missiles, 2 missile launchers size 4. The fold are 4 size 2 missiles, I guess 2 times. 4 must be a 442, so you have 8 size 2 missiles. Yeah, this section is a module that can be replaced. And again, what happens if you don't have any modules? Are you getting an empty room? Is there a void? Are you falling out of the ship? Interesting questions. Cargo, medbay and refinery. Let's talk about the good and the bad about Galaxy. The good, you are getting a Karak loaner, and you will have this loaner for a long time, because we still don't have modularity in the game after 10 years. This is what John Crew said last December.
Where is player-facing modularity?
So it is still planned. No, I say this every time that people ask me. It's still planned. It's not something that we want to get rid of or just not doing it and hoping people forget it exists. So what we're waiting on is the vehicle tech team to work on that dynamic detaching, retaching of item ports in object containers in items attached to ships. It's just a horrible nesting problem. And when we have that, the world's our oyster. That's the only thing stopping us from rolling it out.
It's something we know what's necessary. We know what's involved in making it happen. It's just it requires a pretty sizable chunk of time and resources in order.
Yeah,
to do
it's a lot of low-level engineering people, and the people that are best suited to doing it, unfortunately, the people that are looking at server meshing, because they're ironically the people that made the object containers and a lot of the original pipe system code.
If the guys who are responsible for server meshing also will get the task of modularity, I say at least 3 years away, maybe more. Another problems, as I mentioned, only 1 size 3 shield generator, and CIG made a mistake. The hangars are much smaller. I am not so sure if a Pisces will fit. Another problem is turret placement. 2 at the sides, 1 at the bottom, and nothing is protecting against attacks that are coming from the stern. If she is anything like Andromeda, she will be very sluggish. So this is a big problem. I hope that CIG will address this and have another turret that is firing to the rear. Maybe here, or maybe under the ship. Here we have the hologram. You can see 1 turret under the nose, which is very nice. 2 turrets at the side, but nothing is protecting against attacks right from the stern. Yeah, please give us another turret or maybe move those turrets. In my opinion, she is quite expensive and those modules are very expensive too. Maybe understandable for medbay, maybe for refinery, but cargo, this is just an empty room with, looks like 2 cranes, tractor beams to move containers. Yeah, for only $83. I think the only reason to buy her right now is you want to have a character loaner for many years to come. Otherwise, I would stay clear. And I think she is on the more expensive side, especially those modules. I hope you found this interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments below and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.